You keep hearing about this game, Marvel Rivals. It's everywhere, and everybody is playing it, but you're still not sure about it. Are you, an Apex player, still on the fence about trying Marvel Rivals? You might also be like me, an Apex player who has never played Overwatch. Well, have no fear. As an Apex player for over 4 years with over 2,000 hours in the game, both on console and PC, and now over 130 hours in Marvel Rivals, I'm here to tell you 5 things that you should know about trying the newest, hottest game on the block from my own experience. Number 1, you need to know that there is going to be a learning curve, but it's not super difficult to adjust to if you put a little bit of time and effort in. As Apex players, we're used to Legends having 3 abilities: a tactical ability, a passive ability, and an ultimate ability. Whereas in Marvel Rivals, heroes can have anywhere from up to 5 abilities, sometimes even 6. And you need to be diligent in learning all of them and being able to time them well. In my opinion, there is a lot more strategy that goes into a game like Marvel Rivals, so being willing to pay attention to detail is going to be very important. This leads into the number 2 thing that you should know about Marvel Rivals: gameplay. What's the difference in gameplay between Apex Legends and Marvel Rivals? Rather than playing in a team of 3, you'll be playing in a team of 6. And rather than the Battle Royale style of game, your team is playing an objective where the 6 of you have to work together to complete a task. This is not the type of game where it's just drop in and get as many kills as you can. In this game, the number of kills you get doesn't really matter. It's not about getting hella kills. It's more so about using all the tools at your team's disposal to complete a mission. There is a lot more patience, coordination, and teamwork in a game like this, so you need to be aware of that. On a similar note, the 3rd thing that you need to know about Marvel Rivals is being willing to learn how to play multiple heroes. Just like in Apex, Marvel Rivals heroes are divided into 3 classes. And Vanguards in Marvel Rivals are going to be sort of like your Gibbies and Newcastles in Apex. Then we have Duelists, which are basically your Assault Legends in Apex. And last, you have your Strategists, which are your support heroes, just like Lifeline in Apex Legends. It is beneficial to learn at least 2 heroes per class. It's just like in Apex where you main a legend and your legend might not be available to play every single game. So it's good to learn how to play multiple legends for that reason, and Marvel Rivals is really no different. The 4th thing that you need to know about Marvel Rivals, it is a team game. You cannot just run into a fight by yourself thinking that you can kill the whole enemy team, because you will die. If you're a decent Apex player, sure, sometimes you can go off solo, you can 1v3, you can win, and that's cool. But you cannot do this in Marvel Rivals. You cannot. There's no other way to get dubs in this game if you are not willing to be a team player. If you aren't willing to compromise and receive feedback from your teammates, Marvel Rivals might not be the game for you. And finally, the 5th thing that you should know, maybe at this point you've decided to open the game for the first time and give it a try. There's one setting in Marvel Rivals that is automatically off by default that is very similar to Apex Legends that will help you visually. And I recommend you turn this setting on, which is being able to see the health bars above your teammates. Most people actually don't know that allied health bars are off by default. So just making sure that everyone knows to turn them on, because a lot of people don't know that the allied health bars are only on for strategists. So for example, let's play with it off. Okay. So you can see I can't see my my teammates. I can't see my teammates' health bars right now. All right, so now when I go in and I turn on the allied health bars, now I can see my teammates' health bars again.
30 seconds before you attack.
And this will allow you to have more information about your teammates and what's going on in the game. There are more settings to be aware of, so if you're interested in what settings I think are important, let me know in the comments. And those are my top 5 things that you should know as an Apex player so you can start your Marvel Rivals journey. I highly suggest stepping out of your comfort zone and trying a game like Marvel Rivals because I was skeptical about it at first as well, but when I actually hopped into the game, I actually really loved it and it was so refreshing to take on a new challenge and a new style of game. So with that being said, if you like this video, it would mean the world to me if you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I also stream on Twitch, so you can find me at twitch.tv/TopazTV. And let me know in the comments if you're new to Marvel Rivals and how your experience has been going so far and maybe what other games that you came from before starting Marvel Rivals. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.